the second half, we simply did not put the work part into the game. And especially on offense, 2 goals. Poor execution on our power play when we had opportunities to give up a shorthanded goal. Just not good enough, and we got to figure it out. We're 1-3 at home, and really, I thought we played pretty well the Colorado game. We only scored 9. You know, we've kind of stunk it up here, and we got to be better. We got to figure out a way to be better, and a lot of it is just compete and in execution too. Like, we threw the ball away a lot. You know, like I said, even though, you know, I thought the 5-minute at the start of the third kind of hurt our momentum a little bit, but we got through it pretty well. Then they had a 5, and it ended up, you know, we still had a 3-minute where we could have scored 2 goals, and we didn't execute. You know, threw the ball away, flat-footed. We just got to be better at home. We got to figure this out. We got another chance here next week.
Did the struggles at home start to weigh on you after a while? I mean, we know how well it's gone for you on the road.
Yeah,
Does it become a thing you guys think about?
I don't know. I mean, we've been really good here over the 5 years we've been here. It's just this year, I don't think so. I mean, you know, the bottom line is we had some guys on our offensive end that did disappearing acts tonight. Just didn't show up, and we got to have all 7 guys going for our offense to work. All 7 guys got to be going. They have to be contributing. They got to be working together, and they have to work, you know, to create each other's space and shots. And we didn't do that tonight.
Did you see any signs of this going into the third quarter? Did you talk about it?
Not really. No, we talked about the first part of it being important, and then we got the penalty, and that hurt a little bit. They got a transition goal early. We talked a lot about that. That was going to be their number 1 form of offense tonight, and they got one in the fourth quarter too, and they had a shorthanded goal, stuff like that. I mean, you know, in a 1-goal game, you got to be better.
Shifting gears slightly, Matthews in net, that was quite a moment.
Yeah. Well, it gave us a chance anyway, right? You know, we got a chance to get another look. But again, you know, even right up to the very end, there are 2 6-on-5 plays we didn't execute. And we're normally very good in those situations. But when you stand around flat-footed against a good defensive team, you're going to be in trouble.
I guess the last couple of games, even in Halifax, you let him back in. Is it finding that killer instinct as well?
Probably a little bit of that. Again, I think we get complacent. We get too comfortable. And we talked about that going into this weekend about I like when this team's a little bit uncomfortable. And you know, when we were 3-2 and struggling to score, and we decided, you know what, we got to start working at it. And we did. And again, going into this weekend, felt a little too good about ourselves, too comfortable. And you know, hopefully next week we feel awful uncomfortable about things, because we should.
I mean, it's a veteran lacrosse team. Is there anything you as a coach can do? And these guys already probably know, but I mean, what can you do? Is it just talking to them?
Oh yeah, we're always working with, you know, different scenarios, and you know, talking to guys through the week, and of course doing our homework and that. But you know, I really thought we jumped over that hurdle on our double bye week when we had a lot of self-reflection. But it came back a bit tonight, and you know what though? You got to credit them too. They came in here pretty short-handed, and they outworked us. And if you don't put that work part in, it doesn't matter how good you are. Quite often, you're not going to come out on the better end of it, and that's what happened tonight.
Thanks a lot,
Thank you
Derek.
so much.